last night and told everyone WHO is attempting to harm Trump now. Steve Bannon gave his first televised interview since leaving the White House to CBS News' Charlie Rose on 60 Minutes. The interview will come on this Sunday. The Breitbart boss didn't waste any time in dishing out against all the people that have hurt Trump in the White House. Bannon had some very stern words for the people that are seeking to hurt the president. If you don't like what he's doing and you don't agree with it, you have an obligation to resign. Steve Bannon went and met with the Freedom Caucus chairman Mark Meadows for 2 hours recently. Rush Limbaugh agrees. He said recently that Cohn and Rex Tillerson have sided with Antifa over the president. Maybe they should go? Share this everywhere if you agree with Steve Bannon. Let's scare the globalists that seek to take down our elected president. Let them know that there are millions of Trump supporters that are still ready to fight for this country. Thanks for reading. Hillary Clinton just let slip secret about Trump election night call that explains everything. Just when you all thought maybe Hillary Clinton was finally gone for good, here she comes again ready to screw over her own party. This time she decided to blab about her election night call with Donald Trump. I'm sure most of you all remember the rumors about Hillary Clinton being a bit too tipsy to make her concession speech? Well, guess what she just spilled? Hillary Clinton said the call with Trump was a blur to her now and she was numb. The first major party candidate to lose a presidential election to a TV celebrity revealed in her new book What Happened, "It was without a doubt one of the strangest moments of my life. I congratulated Trump and offered to do anything I could to make sure the transition was smooth. He said nice things about my family and our campaign. He may have said something about how hard it must have been to make the call, but it's a blur now, so I can't say for certain. It was all perfectly nice and weirdly ordinary, like calling a neighbor to say you can't make it to his barbecue. It was mercifully brief. I was numb. I wouldn't even be bringing this up if I didn't think this story was just hilarious. Maybe she is going senile or something, but this is not the story you want to tell if you are Hillary Clinton. Well, might as well help her get it out and help everyone get a good laugh at her. Share this out to spread the Amen. Sarah Huckabee Sanders just told the world what keeps her fighting every day. And it's beautiful. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders gives a press briefing nearly every day, and she always brings her A game fielding wacky and hostile questions from leftist reporters without missing a beat. Check out a compilation of some of her best moments here. She has such a tough job and, despite being a strong and accomplished woman, gets so much flack from the left. How does she do it and keep her cool day after day? Sanders recently gave an interview with the Washington Times describing the nature of her job and what exactly keeps her going, and it's incredible. Here's what she said: "I knew there would be a natural tension between the press and the administration, but I have been surprised by the level of hostility I sometimes sense when dealing with the press." She continued, "I'm here to help the president promote his agenda, and I stay focused on that and not let other people bring me down. And then finally, I also rely on my family and my faith to keep my spirits up on the tough days." Sanders is a woman of deep faith. She prays daily, as she says, in the best of times and the worst of times, and reads a devotion before every press briefing. Her faith in God and her close family, with 3 small children at home, she is the first working mother to hold her White House position, is what helps her stay so calm and collected at work every day, and we couldn't be more impressed. Love Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Give her a share. H/T Washington Times. She's in for IT. What one of her former IT workers is about to do has Debbie Wasserman Schultz freaking out. Hina Elvey, the wife of former House Democrat IT staffer Imran Awan, has agreed to come back to the U.S. and face bank fraud and conspiracy charges after leaving to Pakistan earlier this year. Awan was arrested in July as he attempted to board an airplane to Pakistan to join his wife and children. Last month the husband and wife were indicted on 4 charges by a grand jury in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. These charges mostly stem from allegations of bank fraud. The couple allegedly gave false information to obtain a large line of credit from a bank, which they sent to Pakistan. Apart from the bank fraud charges, Awan, Alvi, and other IT aides have been under investigation for allegedly stealing equipment from House Democrats, improperly accessing computer systems, and double billing. Most of the House Democrats fired Awan when the investigation came to light in February, except for W. Wasserman Schultz, who kept him on the payroll until his July arrest. Alvi may return to the U.S. as early as October 6, the same day Awan is set to appear in court for a status hearing. Court documents outline the parameters of her return. Counsel represented that defendant Alvi will turn in her passports when she returns to the United States, and that she will not seek to book any international travel following her appearance in the United States. Awan, for his part, has pled not guilty to the charges against him. Well folks, the mystery here is definitely heating up. I'm surprised Alvi is coming back from Pakistan, but it's great news and we might finally start to get some answers over the Democrats and especially W. Wasserman Schultz's sketchy dealings. Stay tuned and share this out. H/T Fox. What Representative Rahab Achar told Sean Hannity last night will take down the Democratic Party. Sean Hannity interviewed Representative Dana Rahab Achar, R. California, this Wednesday night, and boy was it an insightful interview. The California Republican went to London to interview Julian Assange about the Hillary Clinton campaign emails that were published during 2016. Rahab Achar then looked at Hannity and said something so shocking that you won't see it on any other mainstream news besides Fox. Rahab Achar told Sean Hannity that he was absolutely sure that the Russian collusion narrative is a total farce. Actually, scratch that. He told Hannity that he was 99% certain that the entire Russia fabrication was a total lie. Rep. Rahab Achar, once we know the Russians weren't involved, then we have to understand that this massive propaganda campaign, this historic con job that happened after the election to prevent our president from exercising the powers granted to him by the voters, this is one of the great political crimes committed against the American people in our history. You heard it right here on Liberty Writers. The Russian conspiracy theory that the mainstream media has been pushing for a year now. Share this right now and let's shred the entire Russia story apart. This was a crime against the American people and needs to be exposed. While speaking in North Dakota, Trump turned and did something that has Democrats crying. President Donald Trump held a rally in North Dakota on Wednesday in support of tax reform. The liberal Senator Heidi Heitkamp flew with Trump to the event in North Dakota. Remember, Trump won North Dakota in November with 36 points. After today's tax reform rally, Trump called up the North Dakota lawmakers on stage to support his tax reform. President Trump also vowed to cut taxes for the working class in America. Share this if you are proud of our president. He is working his butt off and is working to make this country better again. The Republicans aren't doing anything and the Democrats are obstructing everything. Do you want Trump to lower taxes? Sound off below. We need to reduce the tax burden on our American workers. It's time and Trump is going to lead the Trump just held meeting with Pelosi and Schumer and suddenly did unthinkable with them. President Trump just went around the Republicans to strike a deal with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. The president agreed to move the debt limit to December. Trump met with congressional leaders on Wednesday at the White House. President Trump shocked the nation with the announcement and has really turned the Republican establishment on its head. They have not been able to pass legislation that can help working Americans. According to Politico, President Donald Trump agreed with Democrats to raise the debt limit and to fund the government for 3 months. Trump also agreed with Democrats that Republicans should pass a Hurricane Harvey relief package along with a 3-month debt increase. Share this if you are proud of Trump for working hard despite the failure of the Republicans to get anything done. Thank God that we have a president that cares about the people and not Hillary Clinton right now.